Air 1. Oh, it's Yoko. SilverCheesecake. Block 2. Danganronpa. 2! So yeah, we lost both Ibuki and Hyoko. That was very much unexpected, I have to tell you. I especially did not think that Hyoko would go. I thought she was going all the way through. But fudge. Alright, I have not talked to Chiaki yet. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right, there's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Boy, this is gonna be a tough trial, because I don't know. No, there was something with Hyoko. She had something next... Oh, I thought it was like a magazine or something. Okay, so I don't have to worry about this anymore. So is that everything here? Oh, the curtain. Okay. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the... Man, the supermarket has everything! Why is there a furniture section of a supermarket? It really is a supermarket. See? The back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for the crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. See, with the last investigation, I think I felt pretty comfortable with some of the deductions that I was making. This time, I don't know crap about what's going on. Except, Ibuki's condition at the time makes it a little easier to deduce some things. I'm always pressing the wrong buttons. Always. Always! Alright, there's... What else is there? Oh, this thing. Oh, the control panel, that's right. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanging body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw. It has a dim candlelight ambiance to it. It didn't look like this lighting was used at all. Why did they use this lighting? Was there some sort of reason that would have inconvenienced them? Huh.
So you have...
I see. So you noticed too, fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my four dark daggers!
Go, Mirage, Golden Hawk Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark devas of destruction. Hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow!
That is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my 4 dark tables of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper? It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it. It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. What the heck? I am really stumped right now. There's still more crap? Gosh. See, I'm already sucking at the investigation. This thing. Thermostat. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right. Might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little. Like so. It's running as a heater. Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so dang hot. Better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Alright, now are we done? Okay, God. Oh. Got this here. Storage room. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in here, too. Oh, wow. Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is you trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko? That probably all came from the storage room. Maybe other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth? You just want to make us suffer.
Don't mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Yeah, really, because he watched that boring movie. If I was him, I'd never go back. Full-length mirror. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. A lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums. There are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. A lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Wait, does he mean in here? Because I never went in here. I guess I could have, couldn't I? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up in the lower shelf. Looks like wallpaper. Lots of stickers pasted all over the front of this side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does this mean? So that's part of the paper that was up on the baton lighting. I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Dude, Mikan's a champ with these autopsies, I gotta say. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? But to tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. Well, she's still champing it out. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of the death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If the body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. That is weird, wow. Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. I don't think that's the case, though. I actually think Hiyoko was killed first. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie? The assumption is, an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The girl was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This too.
It's certainly conceivable, if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. But hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Is it the movie that Monokuma was airing? Are you guys worried that there's going to be another victim? Then no worries. Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people can be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. But he didn't say that beforehand. Well, I guess now everybody's around, so except Cosby. I don't know where he went. You mean you've added another rule?
Yeah.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killing? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games. I don't want to consider this possibility at all. And I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean the 2 killers exist at the same time. We can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about the case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ugh. Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they hadn't accomplished, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. So there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. But that's not to say that one of them was a killer for the other victim. With this, I guess it narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. No, I decided to buy a sticker for $1.5 million instead. And the imitation is... Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well?
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late. I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Like the hospital, right? Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to the despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. Might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. Still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright. Just a little bit more time. I'll be back to my old self. This ain't like me at all. It's very difficult to estimate the time of death. But it's not my fault. It's because the music venue is so hot. I got that already. Calm down.
But...
If the killer is behind this, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? As long as this is an imitation murder, there's no mistaking the order of the murders. Not just that, I also witnessed it. It should be clear what orders the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. As long as we know that, there's no reason for them to cover up the time of death. Even so, why? They might want us to think it's an imitation murder. I don't know. Alright. Man, can't believe still. It's Ibuki and Hyoko this time. Alright, so we'll go to the motel first. Now we're here. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. I tried, but I couldn't. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone.
So
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I was trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents in t-shirts?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same time as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel. We were about to go back to the music venue.
I get it.
You met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Yeah! Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi, too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, while we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No, we went to the movie theater in that street full of machines to look for Ibuki. We didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed, we did discover her body.
huh?
What, do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in a concrete. I'd want to know that in advance. I want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Alright, let's go. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Huh. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, something happened? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Let's find the fudge out. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in the room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in a room?
perhaps,
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked. By coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then, I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She's not one to smell bad, so she took a shower. Then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mihiro is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
you are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Kyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiro. Then Mahiro kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiro taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
The music
Do
venue
you
storage
remember
room?
the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be? Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that. She was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was somebody listening in your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Huh. Some whack stuff, dude. Bed is messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Alright, any food. Sorry. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use it. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Oh, hey. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy?
Oh.
So I just need 2 more. And I have to get them all during the investigation. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright, let's go back. So now we gotta go to the movie theater and the hospital. No dookie. We haven't dookied in a while. I'm a little worried about your bowels. Alright, here we go. So was the movie The Wizard of Monomi?
Hello there.
Well, technically, I guess there was somebody that hanged themselves, if you heard of that rumor of the Munchkin or whatever it was. Oh, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Manager! A customer's here!
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
Well, what?
Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? So stop it. My resistance was in vain. A Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See? It's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here.
Okay, here you go. Just had to humiliate me before. Oh, it is the Wizard of Monomi. Oh, it says on the invitation ticket. That's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away 1 ticket per person. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it.
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Ah, Hajime, about that invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. What, am I gonna need to see who all has theirs, or what? I don't know. Because if it's an imitation murder, it has to be anybody who saw that movie. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations.
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. You paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Alright. Oh no, that's outside, okay. Any little Monokumas here? No, I guess not.
No.
Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush.
Are you sure?
Hasty boys get hated, you know? They might even get hated by boy bears, too, you know? Can't hate. You can hate me all you want. Alright. Should I just leave?
I do.
God. It's just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I would be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world. You definitely weren't called that.
Hey.
It's about time you showed your dairy side, you know? Come on, liven yourself up a little.
So.
Wait for a bit, okay? What am I gonna do? It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. Oh, but the fact that the tote bag's gone. That reminds me. That item should be on top of this counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it. Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag used for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited time item. Only 1 person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Oh there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're
Stupid.
so
There's no way I'd fall for
stupid.
that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it. Ah! I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? No. It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to beat customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Alright, Monokuma's account, that's great.
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now
Looks
then.
like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This is exciting! Exciting! Alright. Go watch The Wizard of Monokuma. Oh. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monokuma 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D that sounds so half-butted.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alright, got my seltzer water in hand. I need popcorn.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monomi's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monomi, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monomi scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monomi scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monomi lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Dang.
He also met a Monomi tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monomi. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monomi. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Bravo, bravo. Yeah, that sticker was well worth the $1.5 million. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that it needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye-bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call it a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie must match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's too.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what to think. Alright, I guess we just got the hospital left, right? Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey,
Yeah, so? It didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. You got this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed from the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed in the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue, and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera and monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done it, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, we did work on that.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's possible to broadcast with this.
Hajime,
There's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? Why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There's a black curtain hanging like there is now. The whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling. Beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight up to the said ladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because of that. The screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Oh, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah, it might not have been. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself? So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room. Why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? Yeah, there's a possibility that that person in the video was not actually Ibuki. I mean, because the hair wasn't covered.
now then,
Phew. And plus, it didn't go through with it on camera. Phew. Finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Why don't you just keep the one you had? It looked like there was one gown for each patient in the room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. Oh, okay. If I had no choice, then I should use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so it'll probably be able to fit in. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue. But leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. That's weird. Alright. Is it me or am I just flying down here? Alright. Conference. Fudge. Gotta get my buttons right. Conference room. Here we go. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
cuz...
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
Hey,
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so if they were probably careful about lights shining through.
See?
See, a black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she was upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place. Again. Now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims. In order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Alright, I'm gonna end it right there, guys. Something tells me this is gonna be the hardest trial of all times. I need time to think about all the clues that I've gathered and make some sort of connection. I don't know what. Alright, but thank you guys for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. As always. Peace!